worst part of Doom Eternal. When ID Software announced that Doom Eternal was going to have DLC, I think every Doom fan was up in excitement. And with the base game making an estimate of $450 million in revenue in the first 9 months, fans were expecting something great, or at least more of what made Doom Eternal so special.
Oh my god. This guy's gonna die a brutal death.
The Ancient Gods Part 1 comes out and gives fans more content, collectibles, and missions. The expansion was a success in terms of marketability and even in DLC reviews, with mostly positive reviews on Steam. And yes, you were left with one hell of a cliffhanger revealing the Dark Lord is the Doomslayer's version from Hell.
The Dark Lord is the leader of Hell's armies, not a king, but a warrior of the Dark Realm.
This is...
The fiercest among them, as only the strongest who rule the demons.
What the...
It is you, in their world.
You just couldn't help but wonder how badass the boss battle is going to be between them, what his abilities and patterns are going to be, how the environment you'll be fighting in is going to feel so hectic. The Dark Lord himself will be the epic conclusion to this incredible story. This is what every Doom fan was thinking in that fall of 2020, and in March of 2021, the second DLC releases and leaves fans in disagreement. Some saying that Tag 1 was a better DLC and vice versa. The problem with the Ancient Gods Part 2 wasn't the maps or the addition of a hammer, it was the final boss battle. The epic fight between the Dark Lord and the Doomslayer. For one, the idea of putting the Dark Lord in a mecha suit was not the brightest idea. If I wanted to fight a mech, I would have played a Gundam video game or Titanfall. But when I first played the Ancient Gods Part 2, I didn't think much of it. When it's your first playthrough of the DLC, you think to yourself, oh, it's just one stage of the fight where you have to beat him and his suit will come off. Well, sadly, that's not the case.
What, again?
His suit never comes off. He has 5 phases. 5 times you need to beat him. And what's even sadder is that all the phases are exactly the same. It's like ID Software took a page from Halo 5 and 343 with the Warden Eternal boss fights. You know, those 6 fights you had to beat the Warden across 5 of the game's 8 missions? Sure, in the second to last phase, the Dark Lord spawns a few soul enemies once in a while, but that's it. Everything else is identical. And those enemies go away easily with a hammer, making them pointless.
Oh my. Okay. This is like Halo 5, bro. How many lives does this guy have?
The way he attacks, the way he defends, which he does a lot by the way, what is supposed to be like the all-powerful end boss, it seems like such a letdown. It's just a big slow marauder that gets health when he hits you. Now, don't get me wrong, Doom Eternal and its DLCs are great, and some would say they are gems in the single-player first-person genre, and I agree, up until the last boss fight in Tag 2.
Show them biceps. 5 phases all the same, really? Yeah, true, except there's a few enemies here and there.
Tell me, have you nothing to say to your creator?
That's the first time we hear him talk.
If you did enjoy this video, please make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.
Brian, I'm gonna be honest with you, that smells like pure gasoline.
60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.